Okay, trying to make a quick video regarding my setup, and I make a lot of comments on other people's videos for the home theater. But I just wanted people to see at least, what I'm actually working with and what I'm basing my comments on. So anyway, I know there's wires everywhere. Looks kind of trashy, but I wanted to make sure it looked great, or the placement of the speakers were good before I actually officially went through the walls and started running wires. So anyway, my left and right surrounds. This is actually set up as a 5.1 to 5.2. So this is a Mythos 2. So we have here the Martin Logan depth sub. It's got three 8-inch drivers in that. I've got the definitive BP 7002s. Those actually have a 12-inch sub as well as two radial subs in that. They kick out a lot of bass, but I don't really emphasize the 20 hertz that I really like. The Martin Logan really emphasizes the 20 hertz frequency, and there's a lot of low frequency sound that I get that I just don't get out of my definitives. Although they are rated to play 20 hertz, I can actually achieve it once I crank the volume up, and it just gets too loud, and then it just gets too much, and the volume has to keep going up and down. Adding the sub has really helped control that bass to where I could have it at a low volume and it just sounds great. So anyway, there's my 100-inch screen from Visual Apex, and the projector is a Panasonic PT AE 7000U. So I'm just going to pan right back. I have a TV on the left over here. That's really for the kids. I don't want to have the projector on all the time to play the movies. So there's wires everywhere. Once I figure out that's a good place, I'll definitely run those wires through the wall. So anyway, as for the heart of the system, I'm using a Yamaha, the Z11 or RXZ11. One of the best receivers I've ever had. I've actually had and tested the Advantage 3030 in here, and totally different receiver. As far as power, rated the same but doesn't feel the same. The Z11 is tons more powerful than the 3030. The 3030 they were barely able to drive my definitives. I used to have the volume at 90% and then ended up just returning it. It was just way too little power for what it really was. So ended up upgrading also my Blu-ray. I had a Pioneer Elite. Now I actually have I think the flagship Denon Blu-ray player. That's actually made a huge difference as far as audio. I can hear the surrounds a little bit better. I can hear more separation, and the picture seems to be a little bit cleaner as well as a faster load time. So let me dim the lights. I'm using a Harmony remote. So if I dim the lights, that's the type of image I'm achieving. Very good image. There's a little bit of bleed out in the room. I'm not too sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but the rooms do light up a little bit from reflective light from the screen. But this picture itself is amazing. People come to the house and they're just shocked that this is a projector. But the main upgrade that I've done recently has been the sub, and I have to admit, I didn't think I needed a sub, but once I added this, there's a level of sound that I knew wasn't really there, but I didn't want to spend the type of money to fix it. But now that I have, I'm actually really happy. That sub, the definitive, Martin Logan, although it has 8-inch drivers, it kicks in at the right time and it just doesn't overpower the room. I did have a Sunfire in here and it was just bass non-stop and it just was annoying. But this one here, it kicks in extremely hard when needed, and it allows my other speakers to fill in the rest of the gap for the bass. So they work extremely well together. But anyway, that's my setup. If you have any questions, just send me a message.